Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, there are a few things that I want to talk about. So basically, I want to give a quick, summary of the past 4 days where I've been away. I was in Grenoble to visit, basically to attend my friend's PhD defense. And there are a few insights that I came across in some of the books that I have been reading that I thought were really interesting and I would like to share in today's video. So, first things first, I just got back today from Grenoble, and wow, it was surreal to be there. Like, as soon as I got there, the mountains were overwhelming. Like, I was just so, how do you say? I was so taken aback by the beauty of this city, surrounded by mountains. Like, literally at every end of street, you would see like a mountain behind. It was just absolutely gorgeous and super grateful to have been able to experience that. Like, especially the first day, it was like honestly so striking and so different from what I'm used to. I just loved it. To be honest, it was so beautiful. I kept taking so many pictures. But yeah, it was gorgeous. And yeah, I attended my friend's PhD defense. He did an amazing job. I somehow managed to be late to that, which I'm not proud of. Even though I think out of all of the friends that were there, I was the one that got to Grenoble the earliest. But I don't know. I forgot that, like, I didn't realize that it was gonna take 30 minutes of public transport to get there, and I thought it was gonna take 15, and so I had planned like 20 minutes so that I would have like 5 extra minutes to get into the right room and stuff like this. But it turns out it was 30 minutes, so I was late by about 10 to 15 minutes, which, I mean, I followed the first part of the defense via Zoom because he had sent us the Zoom link, so I was just following that in the tram. But it was really fun. I was really proud of him. He did an amazing job. It was very, very interesting and honestly kind of hard, and very, very technical, very close to the details, like a lot of proofs and stuff like this that sounded interesting. But yeah, it was very cool. It was very cool to see him do as well as he did, and yeah, it was just very cool, and it was just so inspiring, honestly. Like, it just made me like want to get back into this kind of stuff like more seriously, like the machine learning aspects, because his thesis is basically applied mathematics. So basically optimization, like some optimization techniques for machine learning algorithms in some specific settings, and it was very cool. And yeah, I just thought it was so cool and very interesting, even though I think I understood maybe 20% of everything, but it was very technical. So it's the kind of like depth that you need to sit down with a pen and paper and work it out to be able to follow along. So obviously when it's a presentation, it's kind of hard to follow. But I think he did kind of a really good job with highlighting the relevant sections, and basically showing like the interesting bits that allowed to derive each result, and that was very cool to see. So that was the defense, and basically like there were some of his friends who are also people that I know, and like some of them like also friends of mine, but like maybe they're closer to him than they're to me, like probably way closer. From university because we went to the same engineering school in France, and it was really good to see them. Honestly, like it was really good to see these people because it kind of reminded me of the best, like the years that I enjoyed the most. I mean, maybe that would not be fair to future good years or like any of the recent years, but honestly, like my university years in my French engineering school, they were just like none other. Wow, I just miss those times, and I'm so glad that I got to hang out with people from that school. And yeah, it felt like nothing had changed, or a lot had changed in 3 years. Like, oh my god, it's so crazy that 3 years. It's been more than 3 years that we have graduated from that school, and it's been actually more than 4 years that I stopped studying with them, because basically I didn't study with them the last year because I was doing my double degree with Georgia Tech. So yeah, it just felt so good, honestly, to be with people from my school and just hang out and talk for a bit. That was very fun, and I'm super glad we got to do that. So yeah, and like just kind of see what everyone has been up to, catching up. A few people got married, like a lot of adult stuff happening, which was interesting, right? After that, we just like went out, like to not party, but like to this bar, and we just hanged out there and like talked about this different topics, different things, our jobs, the things that we find interesting. Those people from my friend's lab, who are also doing PhDs or just did their PhDs or working on their PhDs or are interns in that lab. Just thought it was very cool. And it was good to be around a different set of people than the one that I've been around lately. Like it kind of reminded me of back when I was like a student. Like it felt like that, right? Because all of these guys like were still students to some extent, and they just brought back that nostalgia from being around people my age and studying together and stuff like this, which is something that I miss. And yeah, just like it's kind of weird to realize that we're all getting older, that we're all growing up, that we're all becoming adults. And yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that unfold in real time. Well, it has already unfolded, right? I mean, I've been working for more than 3 years now, so yeah, time goes by in a blink, and you don't realize how fast it does, and that's okay. You just have to enjoy it as much as you can, be in the present moment as much as you possibly can, and yeah, just be in flow as much as you can. So yeah, and basically like it was just fun to hang out, and yeah, it just reminded me of my student days where this kind of stuff we would do quite frequently as compared to what I do now. I almost don't do this at all because I mean it's kind of a different relationship, and like also these people are all almost all French or like basically natively French speaking, so like it also has a different view of life and approach to life, which I also find extremely interesting, and which I kind of forgot that I that I missed it, right? So that was like it just reminded me of my university years, which was very cool, and I was feeling kind of nostalgic of that. But yeah, it was very enjoyable, very fun to hang out with these people, not think about any stuff. Maybe not think about YouTube, not think about these other things that I'm trying to do. And yeah, it was a good way to disconnect somewhat. Um, yeah, it was very fun. I really enjoyed it. And then basically on Saturday, so the defense was on Friday. I got there on Thursday in the afternoon slash evening, where I just slept and then went for a walk to explore the city for a bit on my own, because I didn't want to bother my friend because he was gonna have his PhD defense the next day, and like I know that it's not the right time, to bother someone, especially not right before such a huge milestone, like the day before. So basically, yeah, I didn't want to bother him, so that's why I didn't try to see him before the defense, because I know, like, even if I ever do that, like, it's understandable that you would be preparing for probably the most important thing up to that point in your life. So, like, especially if you did a PhD right after your master's, which he did. So yeah. Anyway, um, on on Saturday it was quite a chill day, honestly. Just actually just had an amazing brunch, solo brunch with while reading some books, which was really fun. And yeah, just walking around a bit the city, and hanging out a bit with my friend, because just a bit, not that much, because I think he had his family over, and so he also had to spend time with them, and kind of like he's also gonna move away from Grenoble tomorrow. So and his housemate was gonna move that same day. So yeah, they had to kind of pack and stuff. So he had a lot of stuff to take care of. So I just spent most of the day alone and just had fun walking around the city, exploring, reading, just daydreaming, watching some YouTube videos, just having some off time to let my mind kind of recover. And then on Sunday we did something very cool. We went on a hike. Honestly, I was kind of destroyed by the hike. I mean, not destroyed. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it was kind of hard because basically it was very steep, um, and I'm not used to having that many rocks. Like having to uh, like keep my feet steady while walking. So it was kind of intense on my cardio. And my friend, like, it was way too easy for him. But it's okay, right? He's used to hiking and stuff, and I'm not. But I just thought it was a very cool thing. We climbed, like, I think maybe we started at something around 600 meters of elevation, and we ended up at like 1300 or like 1400 meters, which is pretty cool. And we enjoyed some amazing views uh, of the mountains, of the landscapes. Wow, it was just amazing. To be completely honest, I was a bit unsettled by the height. Like I don't know, I like could not stay in the moment because I was just a bit too afraid. Like I had this knot in my stomach from the height and elevation, because I don't know, it just kind of freaks me out for a bit. But I mean, I don't wanna have like that be my like an identity that I cling to. I know that like basically I kept looking at the heights just so that I can overcome the fear. I mean, not fear, it's just like unease with it. Yeah, maybe over time I get more comfortable with that kind of stuff. Just being at a high elevation and looking out and like having all of these beautiful things and not feel this knot in my stomach. That's probably a natural thing to feel. So yeah, and yeah, it was just fun. Then we had like we had a late lunch, and yeah, we just rested from the hike. Like I went to my hotel, he went to his house, and then we met up in the evening, like right before I was going to go to sleep, and like I just dropped by, like I was going for a walk in the city center, and I dropped by his apartment, and we just were looking at some stuff around French politics. But it was really fun to just hang out, right? That's something that I missed with these specific friends, like with him and our other friend who was not there. He was only there for the day of the defense, and just casual hanging out with friends that I kind of missed. Like it just kind of reminded me of what we used to do when we were in university. We would just hang out, like at the library or I don't know. At their like they had this colloque, so they were all like bunch of guys from the this group were all living together, and we would just go there and we would have these awesome meals and just lots of fun, honestly. So that's kind of made me a bit nostalgic. But yeah, and today I woke up at 6:30 a.m. I had my train at 8:47, 7:47, and I just wanted to have enough time to finish packing, to do my morning routine. So the 5 5 5 5 30 that I do, which is basically five push-ups, 5 squats, 5 lunges each leg, 5 burpees, and 30-second plank, which I usually do more than 30 seconds. But yeah, I did that, and then had my train from Grenoble to Paris. And then when I got to Paris, I called my family. It was around 10 a.m. Because today was Eid al-Adha in Morocco. It was yesterday in France, but none of my family members were in France, so it didn't feel like it was Eid. But today was the actual Eid, I mean, at least for me, because all of my family was in Morocco. And yeah, basically just chatted with them, wished them a happy Eid, called my sister and like who was with her husband, like her husband's family, and yeah, also wished her a happy Eid. And yeah, just then I just was in the train station and I read for a bit and I had some lunch and stuff, and took my train from Paris back to Thionville, which is where I live, and it was really cool. And then when I came back, I just ran a few errands. I basically I did my laundry, went to do some groceries, and then just went to the gym, which was really fun. I felt kind of strong today. I think probably it's because it's the first like part of my cycle, which is usually the part where I'm the strongest, or most women are in the first part, because after you ovulate, it just you kind of get tired and you don't realize that that it's impacting you, and you just start feeling like shit. But yeah, today was amazing, and I think probably the fact that I had 2 bananas before the workout really helped. So yeah, that was fun. And yeah, actually today I just I stayed, and it's like 2:30 a.m. But basically, like, I think from 11:30 up until 1 a.m. I worked a bit on triggering my next end-to-end run, just so that it can run overnight, because tomorrow I'm gonna get back to work. Today I was not working, even though it was on Monday. I took a day off. And yeah, basically the whole weekend I've been running the end-to-end flow that I started on Thursday. And basically it failed, and I think it's because I did something wrong. So basically I wanted to start the next run, and hopefully I'm gonna do it right this time. So just to test this one last thing, and yeah, then I will just give up this whole project, because I like, or just hand it off to whoever is gonna take it from the team that's supposed to take this up. So yeah. I know I was supposed to talk about some stuff from my books, but I don't think I have time. The camera is about to cut off, so I'll just give you some spoilers, which is uh, charm versus charisma, and I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. So thanks a lot for tuning in today. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so don't right here for this one, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye!